Hi everyone, it's Tanya and welcome to today's video. Welcome to the second day of Koreadathon. Today I am taking you along to this neighborhood called Yanaka. Yanaka isn't a very famous neighborhood as far as I read, but what is it's interesting for is that it wasn't affected. It's a very old neighborhood. It's like old center, I think, and so it wasn't affected by so this neighborhood wasn't affected by a big Tokyo earthquake. Oh, can you see the line from my mask? Wasn't affected by this big Tokyo earthquake, and also it wasn't affected by bombing during Second World War. So it preserved the old architecture of the 20th century. And so I really want to see this also kind of traditional neighborhood. So I'm excited to see it, and I hope you enjoy. And let's go have fun. How do you feel about walking in the cemeteries? In daytime, I don't really mind, but at night, I do mind it. Oh, again, windy. Today is really windy, and also the weather is really strange. The weather is really strange because, it cannot decide if it wants to rain or if it wants to shine. So, the weather is interesting. I feel like this neighborhood is very good for just so much wind. Always whenever I want to start talking, wind starts to blow. So I think this neighborhood is very good for coming for a walk. I'm trying to find a coffee shop. I want to find a coffee shop. Maybe I will. Yeah, I want to sit down and read my book also, so I need to find a coffee shop. so many temples, and I never know, like, am I supposed to be in this temple? Can I enter or can I not? Can I film or can I not? Like, I always feel uncomfortable because I don't know if I'm supposed to be there, so oh. Also, there are so many cemeteries in this neighborhood, so many cemeteries. It's a little bit spooky. So yeah, I'm walking in between cemeteries and temples and some old houses, and I don't know sometimes if I am allowed to enter certain places, so I just wander around looking for a coffee shop. I came to this beautiful place. It's very beautiful. I don't know if it's a temple or if it's a cemetery again. I think it's a temple. Looks like a temple. Let's see. You can see my mask. Oh, well, it has been a lovely neighborhood actually. I'm happy that I managed to find a coffee shop, and I spent like also 2 maybe hours reading. I finished the second part and I started the third part. So second part is where her brother-in-law was narrating, and the last part is where like her sister. It's not like she's narrating, but it's like from her perspective. So interesting. I will talk about the book later because I'm not very good at vlogging in public, so we will talk about the book when I'm at home. There are quite a few people here, and like I'm a very bad public vlogger, so let's go home now. Hi everyone, so it's already evening and I'm at home. I'm going to upload my vlog here. I have finished The Vegetarian. I don't even know what to say. Like, this book is so bizarre. It is, but also it is so good. Like, I really liked it, but it's so bizarre. Like, what is happening to her? Whew. I don't know, like, what will be considered a spoiler, because like I really don't want to spoil this book for you. Basically, I have already described the premise of this book in my previous vlog, in my yesterday's vlog. That is like a premise. She wants to become a vegetarian. Her husband doesn't get her. He gets upset with her because he feels like she is also imposing this diet on him. He doesn't really care about her. Like, he never has cared about her. He just kind of married her just for like comfortable living kind of. So she has never been like a person to him. She has always been just kind of an object, a thing that has like a function, which is like cooking at home, satisfying certain physical needs, and just keeping the house, and from time to time going out together whenever he like kind of needs to come with the wife. And so for her husband, she has always been kind of just an object, functionable object. And then in the second chapter, where like her brother-in-law is narrating, he also starts objectifying her, just like he starts like totally dehumanizing her. Like all he saw in this woman was like just her body. Like there was no living soul. Like he did not care about this living soul. He did not see it. He was kind of just absorbed in his art and what he wanted out of her and like out of her body. So that, and like it's so bizarre. And then in her family, like what kind of people were surrounding her. Like her parents, disgusting. I really don't want to tell you much about this book. I don't want to spoil it for you. I don't want to tell you what happens, but it has been bizarre, strange, I mean, but also so good. It's basically about this woman slowly, it's not like she's losing herself, because eventually you understand that she has never had any say in like any situation. She has never had a choice. No one has ever really paid attention to her. No one has ever really cared about her. She was supposed to be just complicit with everything, in her family with her parents, and then in her life with her husband, and then this only thing that she decides to do on her own, which is becoming a vegetarian, because she starts seeing these disturbing dreams. And so this decision causes like a complete outrage with her husband first, and then with her father. Sorry, my camera has died, so I will have to continue with my phone. This simple decision of becoming a vegetarian causes like such an outrage, like unproportionate outrage from her father first from her father. Her husband, he was angry, but then he kind of just accepted it. And then everything just goes downhill. Everything just goes downhill, and it's so bizarre, but also so compelling, and like you really cannot put it down. This is such an interesting book. You really, if you start reading it, you will not be able to put it down. It's just so interesting and so immersive. And I definitely recommend this book, because this is great. This is just a really great book. So yeah, I love this book so much, for the atmosphere, for the character study, for just the like relationship study that is done in this book. It was really good. It was really good. So yeah, now I have finished. Now I don't really know which book should I read after this. I feel like I want to read her second book. I want to read Human Acts now, because this was so good and I really liked it. I think I'm going to read her second book. I will start maybe this evening and I will continue tomorrow. I still haven't decided where I'm going tomorrow, so I need to figure that out as well. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed coming with me to that Yanaka district. It was a very cozy district. It's like very traditional, so it has traditional arts and crafts and restaurants and places, which is really nice. It's very good also for shopping if you want to get some souvenirs. So it has also some souvenir shops, has so many cemeteries, which makes that place a little bit uncomfortable, at least like for me. So many cemeteries, but also a lot of temples. So yeah, it was beautiful. It was really good walk, and yeah, Thank you so much for watching. I will see you tomorrow, and I hope you are having a very good day and staying safe. Have a good day. See you.